I'm live. Okay. Um, I am attempting to go live on multiple channels and uh it's not letting me go live on LinkedIn, but I'll have to remove that. Okay. All right. So I am live and I am on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So right now I am working on a commission piece called 3 Geckos. And I started this piece last night, and right now I'm at the stage where I am doing some serious inking. So I've got my collection of pens, and here I am. Okay. All right. So here we go. You know what I need? You know what I need? I need my eyeballs. I know where they were. Okay, well, I guess I just don't have them. So I wish I knew where my glasses were. Helpful. Even though they don't work. Oh, I found it. Okay. Now this isn't as necessary because this particular one, I've painted shadows on this, so you're not going to see the outline as much as you would on some of my other pieces. But do it anyway. Hello, and welcome to my stream. This is 3 Geckos, and it is a commission on, I am working on the inking. There's a lot of inking to do. But I appreciate the company. Okay. So now I had this as there was a reference that I found that I used as the base for the anatomy, for the pose, for the markings, the general markings. And then I took it into Photoshop and bumped up the colors and ran it through a few filters just to, and then made up stuff. So, um, yeah. So that's how I got to this. And I am working on this. I started it last night. Generally, I will sit down and just start painting and I don't stop. I figure, oh, I'll just do this one more thing. I'll just do this one more thing. And before you know it, I've been sitting there painting for hours. But it feels good. So, these guys have funky stuff. I'm going to round that off a little bit. It's a little angular there. I like to have these guys have a real thick outline. So, initially I used to just use like one of the thicker 0.8 pens, but I decided that I really like it. Using the brush is so much easier. So, hello, Brian. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I started this last night. I decided that I'm going to start going live more and more and more often. How have you been? What have you been up to? You still think I need to get into a tattoo? Hi, Caesar. How are you? Um, I actually had an interview with a shop, and I can't do it. I can't do it. Thanks, Caesar. Um, it's not that I'd have problems with the actual tattooing. It's just that, I want to draw what I want to draw, not necessarily what someone else tells me to. And then, um, I don't know. To get into tattooing, you have to really like go through the whole internship process. And that requires me to do a lot of work for free, and I just don't. I'm not in a place where I could do that. So Caesar, this is Streamlabs. Were you in the meeting earlier today with Patrick and Nick? What is that? Ah, that's new. Oh, yeah, I need to be making money right now. If I were a lot younger, whatever, maybe, but uh, I'd be able to find an artist that'll work with me. It's funny because the one that I really wanted to work with was this place that BuzzFeed did a article with, and I went there, and it's like kind of a speakeasy kind of situation, and because you don't they only take appointments, and but there you actually had to pay to be an intern. Hey David, how are you? That's my cousin. I'm gonna start, you know, hitting all the channels. I've been going live on like my business Instagram and Facebook and whatnot, but I think I found this software called StreamYard, and I am live right now on my Facebook, my business page, my profile. Um, what else? YouTube, my YouTube channel, and on Twitch. So it's gonna be fun being able to get that kind of exposure. Hi, Corky. Oh, you look. Oh, I do too. They're all made up. The person I'm doing this for, they love the color. They love geckos. So they said to go ahead and use the gecko color, not the color, the gecko for anatomy. I'm gonna move this closer for anatomy, but to make up the colors. So I did. Okay. Now I'm just gonna. Hello. Thank you. How are you? I need additional light on the subject here. Let's bring this around. Just need some more light. I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm really getting into the detail, the actual. I started painting this one last night. Started drawing it earlier that day. So friends of mine ordered this commission a few days ago. Here, let me see if I can. I know as much as I like. Oh. Yeah, my style is kind of adapting to my impatience. So I'm um, First, I do big grand washes, and stuff takes place fairly quickly, and then I go in and I'll mess around with the details for a couple of days. Thank you. Thank you. Well, since COVID and the whatnot, I have decided that this is what I will be doing, period. Because I lost my job and I don't want to go back. Honestly, I'd rather paint. It's a lot of work running your own business, but it's what I love. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just pouring everything I have into it: time, energy, effort, everything. No holds barred. Just there you go. Yeah, the colors that they normally come in are really muted and pastel-y and peach. So the one thing that I really dig is color, and it's actually what draws me to a lot of the pieces that I do. Um, but this couple that wanted this did color and they did geckos. So they said, so what if we do, like, I picked a real picture for the anatomy and the positioning of their limbs and the tails and stuff, and the actual textures and the markings themselves. But the colors, I took it into Photoshop. I threw some filters at it, bumped the color up, and just really went wild with it. Thank you. I wish I was getting, well, I am getting a lot done, I guess. Um, I'm learning so much when it comes to, the different marketing things for my business, and getting social media, the channels, the going live, the just having time for everything is crazy. Yeah, they popped in last night when I first started laying the colors down, and they loved it. I told them that I was going live. They're on my notification list, so if they're available, they'll pop in. Let's get some markings on that. Hi, Sal. How are you? Thanks. slowly working my way up that tail. And so there's some markings down here that I overlooked. Yeah. Let's Hello, Renee. Thank you. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, that's how I feel. Sometimes I don't know when to stop. Okay. I think I'm going to move on to the belly. I'm going to move this down a little bit. I'm going to be doing this every Thursday for sure at 6 o'clock Pacific time. It's a new thing. I'm going to be finishing a painting. I'm going to start and finish it in one sitting, and I'm going to put it up for sale before it even gets to the website. And it's only open to those that are in the live at the time, and it's at a discount. So um, I'm going to work on a companion piece to my copper seahorse. He's going to be a silvery blue kind of character going on, and um, when the seahorse is all done, it's going to be priced at $265. But if you come watch my live, hang out with me, then I'm going to offer it at a discount starting at $125. If you purchase it within like the first hour, it'll be $125. It'll incrementally go up a little bit each time as each hour passes. So you could potentially come in and snag a $265 painting for $125. I did a colorful lobster last week. I think I called him Rainbow Lobster. He's over there somewhere. I'll have to bring him. But he's not live in my store yet because I'm waiting a week to see if anybody's interested. Anybody is interested in Larry the Rainbow Lobster? Normally he's going to be $650 when he gets into the store, but if you get him before he goes in the store, he's $100 off. So that's just the way that Thursdays is going to work. Should I develop a coupon code for you guys that are just for the people that are watching me live? Secret code or some percentages off my stuff. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'll work on this part. Okay. We're going to get close and personal with this head. Tatiana. Hello, Tatiana.
Still with the broken phone.
Still with the broken phone? Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. Oh, that is coming out awesome.
Oh, it's...
Yep. They're popping now.
They are.
The shadow since the last time. Making those hot spots pop. Yep, looking good.
Yep. And I am doing on my personal Facebook profile, my business page, on my YouTube, and on Twitch.
All right, I'm going to go head over to Facebook then. How about that?
Cool.
Let me check you out over there. I'll be back.
Okay. Tatiana is a fellow artist, and we are figuring things out together. Hello, Tatiana. See, now I have to read the comments. Sometimes I miss them. But I'm trying to be better about looking up and reading the comments and seeing. Especially now that I've got like some actual people popping in. Not that I didn't before, but you know what I mean. Oh, somebody's coming in my door. Who's coming in my door? I am streaming live and my son walks into the door. Not into the door, but in through the door. Yeah. So. Anyway. I'm live. You're going to have to, whatever you need. Let's see. We got lots of views on this so far, and I'm just inking. Imagine if I were actually painting.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Okay. Go figure something out. You're an adult. Okay. I would love it if tab was here. I'm gonna see if what Twitch looks like. That right there. Just Twitch go. Twitch. We'll see how this. Oh, look. I am live. That's so many channels. No. Oh, look at that. That's so many channels. How do I? There. I muted that so that it's not going to bother me. Sorry about that. Okay. Talk to you in a bit, Tatiana. Okay. Oh. Okay. Actually, gonna make this a little up so I'm not running into the type there. Okay. So many little bumps. Okay. I am there. been on for an hour. I think I'm going to cap myself at 3 hours. So let's see what we get done. Okay. That's how that bad boy's looking right about now. Let's turn this way so you can kind of see what I'm seeing. That forearm needs a lot of work. The body's starting to look nubbly in texture. That definitely needs some work. Okay, let's turn this a little bit. And we're going to work on this guy's head. Let me switch things up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. 2. No. No. I'm trying to get it so that my painting is more focused and not me. Just leave it that way for right now. Oh, someone is coming in my door. Oh, look, I have company. I am streaming everywhere but LinkedIn. I have to request special permission to be granted access to that. So it's not happening right now. But I'm streaming on Twitch right now.
On Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Here's my Twitch. And it's super easy. I'm just thinking that it would be a lot less stress, you know?
Yeah.
I just don't know what you need, how you need to present, you know?
Well, I need my overlay
That's easy.
changed.
That's
It's my
easy.
new logo
There's a,
and my new social media. It's a change my social media.
right.
Rebranding.
I need to, oh. So I've been live for an hour and 12 minutes. I've got the overlays. They're branded with the purple that I like to use. I've got my logo up in the corner.
Yeah.
Right. And that's like, that is the minimalist effort put forward. Like I just,
Doesn't look like it 100% tells you all the information that I get from OBS.
well, I've got buttons off the side that I can click through. Right now I'm just looking at the chat.
Yeah.
And it's pulling in the chat from every one of those all in one place.
Yeah. But the thing is that for me, first of all, I have one screen.
Right.
So that one screen needs to be able to operate the way that I need to operate, which I can do with OBS.
Right. There are screen options below. You see them? They're more limited, but
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't even played with this, so
Well,
I
my
had
whole
to stick
thing
with
is that OBS takes the game, it captures from that window, and then
Yeah.
I can have that window sort of set up so that I can still see, when I'm dropping frames, when things aren't working the way they're supposed to work, etc. Um,
Right. Would you like to try it? Just like do a test, not like actually stream, but do a test.
I mean, I can look around it a little bit. I don't need to do a test to see if it'll tell me what I need to know that OBS gives me.
Right.
But if you can't like go into like the nitty gritty and mess with the bit rate and stuff, then I can't use
Okay.
it because my machine can only handle so much,
Right.
and I'm on a wireless connection, so that's a factor.
But see,
I'm glad you-
StreamYard is web-based, so it's requiring no processor from your machine to run, which is a plus.
Okay, you're right. That is a plus. But then I need to be able to have it work well with Streamlabs. Streamlabs has all of my alerts. If I can't,
Yeah, that might be an issue.
yeah,
Okay.
it's.
Well,
The
I
sources are
would do
important.
a Google search on what the review is for this in terms of.
Yeah, I will. I'll look up. I'll do a little bit of research on it. Like I said, I wanted to do research on it.
Right.
You said that was dumb.
No, I wanted you to see.
What it is that it can do.
Right. I ended up coming in and watching. Now I have one person in my stream. I'm not sure who it is because they're not talking. They're lurking. But that's okay.
Lurkers are good.
Lurkers are good. Yeah.
I bullied John's gaming.
Don't bully people.
I bullied
How many
them
times do I have to tell you that?
all the time because I'm so mean and rude. But no, so they are doing. They're streaming as a group. They're streaming as a team,
Mm-hmm.
playing co-op games together, and they were like, "But we only see one person's point of view, even if we have the one person streaming from this page."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Multi-Twitch," and they're like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh God!" And then there was last night. They all have their channels set to mature,
Yeah.
and
It's better to be safe than sorry.
yeah, because mature subjects get talked about. They use foul language, etc.
Yeah.
Um,
I just know that with TikTok, if you've got a kid in there and something goes haywire, language, whatever,
oh yeah, so they have.
you need to be able to point to it and say, "I said." So they can't report me for being this way if I said that.
Yeah, exactly. But then, if somebody comes into your chat and says that they are underage, you have to ban them.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when we started saying that no, you can't talk about age, there were people joking about being underage. I'm like, no, even saying that can still get
Right.
this channel taken down.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're in your friend's streams, you don't want to be messing around like that because you're endangering their channel.
Right.
It's just a safer bet to not talk about age because the second somebody starts talking about age, it opens the door for that conversation. And anybody who's in the channel that might be underage
Mm-hmm.
but hasn't said anything can say that, and now you got to ban them.
But why would they do that? Open themselves up to being banned? Or would it just be
It's because people don't realize, especially those who are underage.
Yeah.
They don't realize.
Yeah.
I know streamers who don't have their channel set to mature, and
Yeah.
they still say don't talk about age, but they they keep their channel clean.
Yeah.
Of course, it's like not really my friends.
Your friends. Yeah.
My friends are filthy animals.
I have 5 people in here now.
Ooh.
It just jumped to 5 people. It's so cool.
Another thing is not talking about viewer count.
Well,
That's
I'm,
not like
I'm an
that's-
artist, and it's different.
I know, but still, talking about viewer count, a lot of people, they keep their viewer count off just because when it's low, it's sort of discouraging.
Right.
But then when you start talking about your viewer count, that can drive away your viewers.
Yeah, like now I'm down to 2.
Yep, I was watching that happen.
Oh.
But that's why a lot of people refrain from discussing their viewer count. Christ, why is this thing leaking? I got a towel in here.
I'm glad you do.
It's leaking, and the thing is, it was leaking before. I know that I put the coil on right this time.
Yeah.
And I need to put this on a pair of gloves and disassemble it and reassemble it and hope all
Yeah.
hell that it doesn't
I'm digging this piece.
Geckos.
There are the Geckos. 3 geckos. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I was able to turn off the audio, like mute the other one,
Yeah.
so then I don't have feedback. But then I can hear myself, so I have headphones.
And you can't just mute your desktop so that it's not coming out of that at all.
Well, the thing is, they have alerts, like, to let you know that someone's, like, dialed in to be your guest.
Okay.
So it dings, and I don't want to do that because, like, I've given the URL. See, that's the so cool thing is to be a guest. Like, this is good for, like, interviewing and stuff. Better than Zoom, better than what the Zoom that, like, we were using at Dealership News, because literally
This has
you have a
both.
URL. You give the URL to somebody, and they go in, and they don't have to download software. They don't have to,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Web-based is pretty neato. I'm really glad that you upgraded our internet because there's an event on Saturday.
Well, yeah, I just, I want this to work.
You
So,
might want to plug this back in.
okay. Well, I can't because it fell, and I'd have to hang off the side of the thing. It's okay if it does. I don't need it. I
didn't know if you like needed it or something.
No, because all of the comments and stuff are supposed to, like, how do you get that to show the comments? Not that there are any, but
Let's see. Oh, I think it's just that you have a screen open.
yeah, I do.
I like theater mode on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had people from high school and stuff just jump in.
Makes sense.
You know, people I hadn't talked to in a long time. It was nice. You know what's really cool, and this is something that I want you to, is that, like, when someone comments on something, right? Like, right? I just popped a comment out there.
Oh, cool. That's actually pretty cool.
So it became an overlay. It was like a clickable button. I want to go to the store. You go with me. I want to touch it. No? And it like turns off notifications to a degree. So like when I log out and stop the stream,
Mhm.
the phone explodes. It's great. I love it. But look at all the bumpies. The texture.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'm gonna try to take advantage of like the daylight. It's harder to paint in the evening without having good lighting in here. Did I tell you Pat rescheduled her trip out here to June? I'm talking to you.
Sorry. I was picking at my face and reading angry comments on Facebook.
Okay. I asked if I had told you that Pat had moved her visit out here to June.
Oh, no, you haven't told me.
I'm pretty sure I did. You just did the same thing. Where you ignored me.
Where you started talking to me when I wasn't paying attention, I didn't hear you.
Which is all the time because you don't pay attention to me. You're in here, but you like ignore
Yeah,
me.
it's just like, if we're not watching TV or something, then usually I'm paying attention to my phone. I'm here for company, not for sitting in silence waiting for the next thing you say. You gotta pay me for that.
Okay. Oh, I need to stretch this leg out again.
Hear your whole body like crackling.
Yeah. Oh.
It's like it's a mood.
Thing is, I need someplace that's comfortable and big enough to do a piece this big, and the setup with cameras and stuff. Computer. Oh, David popped on. Cousin David.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I like change my Facebook profile picture, I forget that everybody can see that.
Right.
And I recently put a frame on it.
Yeah.
Be the cryptid you wish to see in the woods.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't get it, but
It's because you're not hip, Mom.
I have two of them and not in one. Let's. Oh, did I tell you Dan moved
You did?
to Castaic?
Oh yeah. You did tell me that. Mom, you see a cursed spinach?
Oh, okay. Now there's a way to make the guest like featured, and I have to figure that out. I know it's a shaky camera, and I apologize for that, folks. My chair's supposed to be here Thursday. I love how they said they'd like rush it and put a rush on it, and they were talking Monday. I know Monday's a holiday, but Tuesday would have been cool, but now it's Thursday. And at this point, I'm counting it as a maybe because I don't want to be disappointed again. So we're working on. Let me back up so I can kind of go over what. It's actually upside down right now. It's supposed to be like that. So that's looking pretty good. I'm liking it. Yeah, I'm liking it. Oh, what the heck? I think my phone died.
Okay, folks, let's. Oh no, I'm in the stream.
Huh?
I'm
Okay.
trash right now. I don't want to be on
Okay.
camera.
I guess that ends the live for right now.